Hello students, welcome to Saurabh Sir's classes. Today we are going to solve few logical reasoning based questions on Nabard examination. So let us begin with our very first sum. So here you can see we have a diagram over here and we have few options which may represent the diagram. So let's check the question, which is which of the following represents the correct relationship as indicated in the given figure, not necessarily in the given sequence. Okay, so you can check we have three things in each of the option, three words, and they are related to each other in some way or the other, and we need to check how are they related, and any one is related in this manner. And what is this diagram? You need to understand this figure accurately. This figure says that one thing is the part of second and the third one is completely a different thing. So here you can check we have three words, three options in each of them, and we need to check which of them maintains the same relationship. So let us begin with our first option, which is vegetables, apples and fruits, and we have been said that not necessarily in the given sequence. So we don't need the sequence, we just need this relationship. So we have vegetables, apples and fruits. So you know that apples belongs to fruits. So we can say that this small can be apples and this one can be fruits, whereas vegetables have no relationship with apples as well as it has no relationship with fruits. So we can say that this one is vegetables. So this first option itself is representing this image, or this image is representing the first option very accurately, that is apples belongs to the fruits. So you can see the small circle is completely belonging to the bigger circle, and vegetables is a completely different thing. So vegetable we have a different circle. So option A is representing the figure, so option A can be a correct answer. Now second option is gears and tires and cars. So we know that gears is a part of car. We have gear, 5 gears and a reverse gear also in cars, as well as we have tires as a part of car. We have 4 tires in a car and we have 6 type of gears in a car. So both of them belongs to cars. So for this second option we should have a image like this. This is the car, this may be a gear, this may be the gears of the car, that is completely a part of car, and this should be a tire. This should represent tires because these are also a part of the car. So you can check we have a vast difference between the given figure and the figure that option B represents. So by this we can say that option B is a wrong option. And similarly we will prove each options, that is third option is cone, cylinder and sphere. So you can check all these three are shapes. All these three are shapes and we have no connection, no relationship between each one of them. So for them we need three different circles and not related to each other. So we do not have such a figure. So option C is also a not correct option. Now we have option D, and that is planets, solar system, galaxy. So in this we have a relationship. We can say that planets belong to solar system and solar system is a part of the galaxy. So we can say that this is the galaxy. Then we have the solar system is a small part of the galaxy. So by this we can draw the solar system here. So this solar system is a small part of galaxy, and we know that the planets are a very small part of the total solar system. So the planets belong inside the solar system. So these option D should represent three concentric circles, and but we do not have such a figure. So option D is proved to be a wrong option, and we are left with only the third option. So third option, the fifth option, and the fifth option is gold, silver, metal. And now you can check these three are a completely different materials. They have no relationship between them. So this diagram, this figure cannot represent option E. So we have proved the other four options to be wrong. Hence option A is proved to be a correct option. So let's move on to the second question. So here we have our second question, which says what should come next in the following letter series. So let us write the letter series over here: A, B, C, D, E, F, B, C, D, E, G, C, D, E, H. So you can check, we have a new starting. We will check the series and we will check from where we have new starting. So this is following a series A, B, C, D, E, F. But over here we have a new starting, a very new starting again from B. And we will check B, C, D, E, G. We know that there is something missing between D, E and G, but the series is maintained alphabetically. But after G you can check B, F, C. So again there is a break and again we are starting from a different point. So you can check, we can break this series in 3 different forms. Those are A, B, C, D, E, F. Then we have B, C, D, E, G and C, D, E, H. So you can check if we neglect the last letter. If we neglect the last letter, what we have? We have A, B, C, D, E, then we have B, C, D, E, then we have C, D, E. So you can check, we are missing our first letter from each one of them. In coming from here to here, we have left minus A. So we have left A, and coming from here to here, we have left B. So what is expected, that if we end over here, because we have 6 letters over here, we have 5, we have 4. So if we end over here, our next should be, we should eliminate this C. So if we eliminate C, then we will come out as D, E. And the last letters, we have a series for last letters also, because you can check, we have F, G, H. So you can check that these are serially. So the last letters maintain a different sequence. They have their own sequence, F, G, H. So after that we come up to I. So this should be after this. So the continuation can be written as D, E, I, because you can check A, B, C, D, E. Then we have B, C, D, E. Then we have C, D, E. So then we should be left with D, E. And we have F, G, H and I. So our further series should come up as D, E, I. And we are asked that what should come next in the following letter. And you can check, we have single options. We have single letters in each option. So we will take only the first letter that comes up after H, and that letter is letter D. So our answer should be option number C, that is letter D. So we have got our answer. Now let's move on to the third question. So here is our third question, which says what will come in place of question mark in the following series. So you can check, we have a question mark here and we have a series here. So let us write our series over here. So we have BC, then we have EF, then we have IJ, then we have NO. So you can check, this maintains a perfect series. So here we can check, from B to C we have +1, from E to F we have +1, then from I to J we have +1, and from N to O we have +1. So we need to find any such option which is differing, which is difference of previous from a +1 point. So you can check in each one of the options. We have ST, we have TU, we have UV, we have QR. So in each one of the options, ST, so +1 difference is there. TU, again a +1 difference is there. UV, again a +1 difference, and QR, again a +1 difference. So each one of the option has a +1 difference. So how can we get our answer by this? So for this we need to find some another way of solving this. Now let's check the relationship between this gap. What is the relationship between this gap? So you can check from C to E. From C to E we need to add 2, that is B, C, D, E. So there is only one letter, so we need to add +2, then we come to E. Now from F to I. So from F to I we need to add 3 letters, G, H. So we have G, H. So we need to add 3 letters. Then from J to N. From J to N we need to add 4 letters. So those are K, L, M. So you can check, again we have a series over here. So +2, +3, +4. So the last letter should come up with the first letter by giving +5. So from O, if we add 5, we come up to T, that is O, P, Q, R, S. And we are left with T. So our first option, that is the first letter, will be T, and we will add +1, so TU. So our next letter, the point which comes at the place of question mark will be TU and not anyone who is just +1 distance, because we have got each one of them is a +1 distance, and we have found a new sequence, that is the difference between the gaps, and the difference is increasing by 1 each time. So once it is increasing by 1 here, we get TU. So our option will be option number B. Now let's move on to the fourth question, that is the last question of this video. So fourth question here is a relationship based question, and this question says, pointing on a photograph, Mohan said his mother's only child is my father's only son. Whose photograph is Mohan's pointing to? So we need to find whose photograph is Mohan pointing to, whether brothers, cousins, nephew, his own photograph or his father's photograph. So the first thing he said that his brother's child is the only child, his mother's only child is my father's only son. So his father's only son. Let us begin. In these type of questions, what we need to do is we need to proceed in backward direction. We need to proceed in always the backward direction. So in last we have his, that is my father's only son. So Mohan's father's only son. So we are talking about Mohan's father's only son. So Mohan's father's only son is Mohan only, because Mohan is the only son, because Mohan's father has only one son and he is Mohan's father. So the only son is Mohan. So we have his mother's only child is Mohan. So let us write his mother's only child is Mohan. So here we have his mother's only child is Mohan. So Mohan is saying that in the picture, the person who is there in the picture, his mother's only child is Mohan. So mother's only child Mohan, which means Mohan is only the child of that mother. So Mohan himself is in the picture because his mother's only child is Mohan. So his mother, that is Mohan's mother's only child, that is Mohan itself, is present in the picture. So Mohan is pointing and the picture is also of Mohan. So the answer will be that the picture is of his own. So the question was whose photograph is Mohan pointing to. So Mohan is pointing to his own photo. So option B will be the correct option, that is his own. So I will like to end this video here. You will find some more logical reasoning based questions in our further videos.